Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our side. And ahead of tip-off, let's go to the sideline and check in with David Aldridge. David? Tip-off goes to Denver. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Passes it to Jokic. The dish to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot from the wing. Jokic, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Young. Buries it down low.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Pass to Gordon. Now Porter. And there's the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. Shoots from the baseline. They get it back.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you look at Murray's development of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Outside Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Hunter, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Outside Porter. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Nuggets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Murray with it. Outguarded by Murray. Wasted no time on that one.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
Here's Murray. And that one, good. Murray's got his second bucket. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
Capella with the bucket.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
Murray against Young. Murray dishes to Gordon. Lots of room. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins passes to Murray. Now, here is Young. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Murray.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
And it's Murray with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Young inside, guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Young.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeJounte Murray. Smith against Young. Smith the pass to Najee. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I think it's really wise to get Smith involved in pick and roll action because he's got tremendous vision and he's a willing passer.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
You know, every time Smith gets some breathing room from the mid-range area, he's really comfortable letting that shot go. The defense has to get in his face. Well, that shot's going up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Jordan. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
1 second left. Brown. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a...
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Atlanta leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Island in the backcourt with Murray to his side. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebounding.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Forced's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Highland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Caldwell Pope. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Here's Forrest. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Yes, that goes in.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Gordon outside. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. On deep, Collins. A three-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
How about this run, Greg, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Here's Highland. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Highland's got 6 points.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Hawks. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jokic.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the contest. And that one falls for Collins.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Highland's shot is good.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Murray against Jokic. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Here's Highland. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hunter for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Highland. 11 points in the game. Gordon inside. Working on Collins. In the corner, it's Gordon. 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
You know, we've seen Jokic embrace a larger leadership role. He wants to be the guy that leads his team, and that's not just with scoring, it's also with his voice.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. Young is subbed in for Murray. Smith with it. Okongwu covering. Offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. Rebound by the Hawks.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Smith scanning the floor. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Young for three. It's rebounded by Najee. Brown against Bogdanovich. Fires for three. And it's Jokic missing. And that concludes the first half. Hawks lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, that one will not be easy.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Hawks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Front-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Then there's Murray. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Holiday in at the two-guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Murray kicks to Collins. From deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Over to the left wing. Collins, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Hawks score.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Murray against Murray. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good from outside. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Murray dishes to Collins. And jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Atlanta leading by 12. Murray the pass to Collins. That one good for two. Collins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
The Hawks making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Collins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
To the inside. Low block shot on the way. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Collins. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Here's Highland. 11 points in the game. And stolen by Hunter. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Driving the lane. Highland misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. The shot's good.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Caldwell Pope for 3. They get it again. Open shot by Murray. Nice open look, but it's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Drops in the tray. Griffin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Highland passes to Murray. And another miss by Denver.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Deep 2 from Murray. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And Trey Young subbed in for Murray. Passes it to Highland. Lets a floater go. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading by 19. Young dishes to Griffin. Over Smith. Griffin's shot is off. Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. To the middle. Here's Jordan. It's deflected. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown against Young. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith with a screen on Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Jordan. Smith's got 5 now.
Tell you what, Smith is a very dependable shooter from 3-point range. He'll pull from there without a second thought.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. It's his first trip to the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Johnson against Gordon. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Hawks. His production has been flowing. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Brown against Hunter. Pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope right side. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Young. Murray kicks to Gordon. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Now here's Okongwu. For 3, Hunter. Rebound by Murray. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From deep. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume 3-point shooter.
Jokic with the steal. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Here's Murray. Plenty of space. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And taken away by Brown. The pass to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Shots good from Young.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brown. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta leading by 20. Johnson, a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Inside, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Johnson. And Murray subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Denver. Here's Murray. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Hunter finds Collins. Hunter on the wing. Shot left block. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Young. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Murray looking around. Jokic passes to Murray. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. The offensive rebound. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Collins.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Johnson, he's checked in for Capella. Griffin comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Young. The crossover and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
Both free throws good from Smith. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The 3 from Johnson. Jordan with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver no good. To the paint, here's Collins. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinic. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and